On this week's episode is Billy Cook. Billy is a bloke I've come across through social media. His light but serious outlook on addiction made me keen to get him on board and shed light on his battles with this horrible disease. So Bill, thanks for coming down, mate.
Nice to meet you, my friend. No problem at all.
Can you just share a bit about what your life was like before addiction and like before it come in, you started using and drinking, mate?
I come from a travelling family, culture, and we get married very young. I was 19 when I got married, and it was acceptable. I'm not saying it's wrong for travelling men or have to go and have a pint of beer. It was acceptable going to have a few beers, but that wasn't enough for me. They'd go out at 9 o'clock at night to 11 and home. I'd go out at 12 in the daytime and go on until I've run out of money or fell asleep or just collapsed somewhere. Do you know what I mean? I had a dodgy old time. I'm sober 13 and a half year, one day at a time. I'm sober on the 21st of January 2012 was the last time I had a drink and a drug, and I still got no taste and smell today. Cause I did used to. I know this is. I'm in AA, but NACA, they're all the same. It's all a 12-step program. But I drunk my wife's peace of mind away, took my children's peace of mind away. Never had a home life. I was just there to, without being rude, if my wife's going to watch this, just to wash my clothes and iron my pants and stuff. You know what I mean? I was very, very selfish. It's a selfish illness. It makes you a good actor. I told a lot of lies. I robbed Peter to pay Paul. And all I did was put drink and drugs before anything. Didn't have a married life. My wife brought my children up. I was just there, just somewhere to sleep. It went for a lot. I was never a violent drunk. I would tell jokes, sing and treat you to kebab on the way home and tap dance. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't a violent drunk. Some people were violent drunks, but I wasn't. But it just took my life over. My old dad, God rest his soul, used to say to me, you put too much importance on it, but I couldn't understand it because it was this illness I had, and I used to have a hole in the soul. And I used to go around, my wife even used to say to me, if you feel a bit depressed, go and have yourself a couple of Stellas. Well, I'd go and buy 8, drink 2 on the way back, put 2 in the hedge, and so I come in with 4. We've all done it, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? And anyway, I'd walk outside, make an excuse to go and do the other 2. But if I had a polo mint, that cured it all. She wouldn't know I was drunk, you know what I mean? And my life just become unmanageable. Every penny, my health, because drink-related, drug-related illnesses, they kill more people than cancer. I didn't know this till I got into recovery. And a mate of mine said to me one day, you want to come with me? And he was as bad as me. I couldn't, when I first pulled up here and I asked the chap who was filming, do you drink? And he doesn't drink. And I used to say, when I was still in the madness, I'd have gone, what do you mean? Because I couldn't understand it. I'd go to a wedding, get drunk. I'd get drunk before the wedding. I've been out to the pictures with my wife and I've gone in the wrong picture house and sat there, lost her and using and, it's terrible, terrible stuff. It's evil. I am very, very glad I found recovery. I don't know where I'd been today, to be honest with you. I put my wife, put my mum and dad. It affects everybody. It affects the whole family. Do you know what I mean? It affected my dear old mum and my dear old dad because they used to worry. I ain't against drinking, like for this podcast. If you went out and had 4 or 5 pints, but unfortunately, when I put one in me, it creates a phenomenal craving, as you know, the illness, alcoholism, and then I want to take drugs, and then I want to stay out for 2 or 3 days and just. I had a terrible. My wife had a terrible life. I was enjoying it, you know what I mean? Yeah. But then, the last 3 or 4 years, I had a bar built in my garage, and I used to say to my wife, "I ain't been out." You ain't got to go out, have you? You ain't got to go out. You got a pub in your garden. And I used to get up in the morning, and I'd go in there, and I had the optics up, and I'd have 3 vodkas, and I was drinking spicy tomato juice, and I used to say, "That's one of my 5 a day." So I was blind to it. Yeah. And then at the end of me drinking, I used to drink. I used to drink pints of Foster's and large vodka and ice. So I'd get up the next day still drunk, and I'd say 2 days drinking for the price of 1. I was completely blinded by it. It's a wicked illness, alcoholism. But before getting back to what I said about the hole in the soul, I'd go and have the top up. I didn't know what it was because it says in the big book, irritable, restless, and discontent. Whether it's an AA, CA, and NA book, it's all the same works. You know what I mean? Yeah. I do loads of AA meetings, do loads of CA meetings. I've done chairs in in prisons. Do you know what I mean? And helping people. But passing the message on, and my life's changed completely, absolutely, completely changed.
And how did you find the recovery journey? So, like, you obviously said you come into your first meeting, and then
I would listen. I thought to myself, look where I've ended up. Look where I have ended up in an AA meeting. When I got there, I was expecting people with dirty old raincoats on and pints of Stella or pints of Special Brew. That's where I could have ended up. But these people, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with people with raincoats on them, because it's park bench stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I went to my first meeting, and I just sat there and listened. I was going for 3 months, still going out drinking. And I couldn't understand why these people thought, how are you going to not have a drink Christmas time? All that on your birthday. And then I thought to myself, well, one Christmas I ripped the Christmas tree down, got drunk, and something my wife probably said hello the wrong way. And I was a wall puncher. I wasn't, because you shouldn't hit your wife, and it's not clever to say you haven't hit your wife. I'd never dream of hitting her. But I was a wall puncher. I was a door puncher. Just round with myself, you know what I mean? I remember, I share this in meetings. My boy's 37 now, as big as that door is massive. He was a little boy. And one Sunday I'd been out on a mission all day long. I come home about 6 o'clock at night, and my boy was there. My wife must have spilt a little bit of curry or something on me, nothing. Anyway, I ripped the curtains down, I threw the Chinese all up the floor. My boy had a green, red and blue tracksuit on, a little boy like that. And he was picking the rice up off the floor. And I share that in meetings because I have to remember that. Because sometimes you can look when the crossbow head comes on with the 2 arrows, boom, boom, and all the frost is all running down the glass, or a pint of Guinness. It does look nice, doesn't it? If I could have one, I can't have one. Do you know what I mean? It's like having one peanut, isn't it? You can't have one peanut, can you?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's exactly the same for me. Like, I try and kid myself in the summer, driving past the old pub gardens, like...
What's the point of going having 2 pints?
1 pint would be nice. I don't drink for the taste, I drink for the effect it causes.
Just get it down you, yeah. It's a irritable, restless and discontent. For me to go in a pub, even when I was in the madness, and if I had to go in a business meeting and somebody said, we're going to a pub, do you want a pint? I said, no, I'll have a Diet Coke, or we'll get on it. And but you won't see me for 2 days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what you've got to realise. And it says in AA or CAA, step 1, admit you're powerless to alcohol, mind-altering substances, and your life's become unmanageable. Mine did. Instead of me ruling it ruled me at the end, and it was everything. Go to the pictures, I'd have a drink. Go to a wedding, I'd have a drink. Go to a funeral, I'd have a drink. At the end of the day, every single day, every day, day and night. If I could have got any more into me, if I could have dislocated my jaw, get more in, I would have done it. But it's a progressive illness. It does get you, because when I was 19, 20, I'd have a pint on a Friday night. Then all of a sudden, the days started joining together. Yeah. I joined together, didn't I?
Yeah. Friday night started for me after work when I got my first job, and then quickly it turned from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and every day, and then what?
Get no money, got to get up in the morning. I get up in the morning like, look at my pocket, how much I've lost and done. Yeah. But it's only a load of old false bravado. And in the big book, it says things will get better. It's a what's the word? It's a thing to a bridge to normal living. Because I don't go to AA 7 nights a week, because I don't think there's enough for it. I don't think there's a need for it. And if I had to, I'm obviously not working the programme, am I? Because it's a bridge to normal living, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like some people, I've been sober 28 years and I end 40 meetings a day, 40 meetings a day. That ain't my bag. I do a Tuesday and a Thursday, and I try and help people. And since this, I've just found TikTok, and I've been doing a little bit of preaching on there and Instagram. I've been on that a couple of years, but it's good. It's good for people when they reach out. When you do a chair, I've done a chair in Belmarsh Prison down near us. Yeah. And there was 11 people in the meeting, and there's one lad there. He'd done 20 year for drink-related crimes. Now, he didn't rob a bank and got £10 million. It was drink-related crimes. Not 20 year right off, but 18 months, 2 year. Anyway, and I sat there and I explained to him the phenomenal craving, because before I knew, like, people say you mustn't talk about AA. Well, if you don't talk about it, no one's going to know, are they? I do tell everybody I'm in AA. Everybody knows I'm in AA anyway. Yeah. But and there was another fella there, a young boy, was about 27, 28, had no teeth, and he'd been in there about 9 months, and he said he was drinking 2 bottles of whiskey a day, and I'd done a chair, no power from me, I'm a Christian, and I think the Lord spoke through me, you know what I mean? And he said it'd make a lot of sense, do you know what I mean? Because we have to talk to like-minded people, don't we? We have to listen to like-minded people. Yeah. I spent most of my time, Bill, speaking to people. Like, my mum put me through therapy at the start. Yeah. And I said,
don't understand me.
Yeah.
They don't understand me. I walked into a room of recovery and they went, within 5 minutes, I was like,
you got the ism.
oh,
Yeah, I'm
you
safe.
understand me.
I'm safe. I'm home.
Exactly that. And it's not until you speak to someone like-minded
Yeah.
do they really understand what you suffer with.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand what I
My
suffered
dad
with.
couldn't understand it. He couldn't. I don't understand you. Put too much importance on it. But I didn't know what I suffered from.
Yeah.
He didn't know what I suffered from. And now I can look back on it. I used to go into the local pub near me and I used to reverse my van right around the back of the pub. Reverse it, take about 20 moves to get it like that. Anyway, because my house was round the corner and I'd get out the other passenger side and then I'd get the polo mints ready. And my wife used to say to me, I can see you top of your van from the top of the kitchen window. But as I say, it makes you an actor, a liar, selfish illness. If you don't know what you suffer from, but yeah, it's it will get you. It will get you. But all I can recommend to anybody, since I've been doing a bit on the internet and that, how can I stop? And one fella said to me, so I tried that AA, it didn't work. I said, how many meetings you go to? He said, well, I went to a couple. I said, listen, I've been going for 14 years. Yeah, but you don't drink. I said, no, because I go to meetings. Yeah, but you don't drink. I said, but well, you should know enough about it now. For me, it's not about drinking anymore for me, it's about me thinking. I don't want to drink. I wouldn't drink for this golf course because I haven't got another recovery in me. Yeah. I wouldn't have another recovery in me, right? No, and I wouldn't have another. I wouldn't come back. I would not come back, right? Yeah, it's just it's wonderful stuff. I don't know how it works, but anyway, I said to the fella, "You keep going to the meetings, mate." Yeah, but I didn't get anything out of them. And he said to me, "I've been a couple of times." I said, "You got to keep going." I was going for 3 months. I'm not saying after 3 months it works. Some people get here the first night, don't they? You know what I mean? I was going for 3 months. I got up on a Sunday morning. I'd been out the night before. Oh, I felt so terrible, suicidal. And I said, Lord, help me, please. The very words I said was, I'm in a bit of rasher. I'm in a bit of rasher here. Please help me because I can't do this on my own. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Then I started going to the meetings, mixing with like-minded people, ringing up people. And then a day become a week become a month become a year. Listen, I might use again tomorrow, but it's only one day. We're only 24 hours sober. I done a chair up in Custom House in East London about 4 years ago. It was heavy duty stuff. There was all crackheads. God forgive me for judging. There was all crackheads, like former crackheads, coca, Subutex, like heavy users. And there was an old man in there. He was 57 years sober. And I called him uncle. I said, well done, uncle. He said, son, I'm only 24 hours sober like you, because it was only a 24-hour reprieve.
Yeah, exactly that. And so recovery's rented, not... You know what I mean? And rent's due every day.
Do you know what I mean? I'll get up in the morning and listen, if I don't do my whole bit of prayers, sometimes I'll do it in a car or something, but just help me out or send somebody my way. Do you know what I mean? So I can tell them. But a lot of it as well is attraction rather than promotion, because I knew what an animal I was drink-wise and cocaine-wise. And now I'm a different person now, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I tell you what I do as well, I do a lot of exercise, I do a lot of training. That's part of my journey. I lost a fair bit of weight. And I do a lot of boxing training. I don't want to fight no one. I didn't want to fight no one 30 years ago. But that helps out immensely.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's the same with me. Like I said, and I just done an episode, and I said that discipline and routine for me is so important. And that's like what I eat in a day. Yeah. How many times a week I train, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Keeping myself disciplined in what I'm doing. Yeah. While I'm healthy physically, I'm pretty healthy mentally, do you know what I mean?
I go Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I get up at 8 or I get up at 7. Do me bits and pieces, and then I'll go to the local cafe. I like a routine. I let myself 2 bits of toast.
Watch your videos
and a coffee.
Class.
There's an old boy, mate of mine. Big shout out, Harry. He's a lovely old man, and he comes to the cafe. And he's my mate, and his wife's not very well, bless her, and he's my mate. And we have a chat for an hour. About 10 to 9, I leave him, I say me goodbyes, and I'll go and do my bit. And then about 10:15, I'm done, and then it sets me up. Do you know what I mean? But
100%.
I recommend AACANA. You got to keep smashing in meetings because you go mad otherwise.
Yeah, 100%.
You go mad.
100%. So what does your life look like now, Bill?
Different gravy.
Yeah?
Yeah, different gravy, yeah. Listen, no one's perfect, are they? We get the odd bad day. I get a bit of anxiety and I get a bit of fear, and that's why I do the running and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But before I knew, again, not keep going over the same old story, before I knew what I suffered from, the anxiety and fear, I'd have gone and picked up. Just took the old edge off it, you know what I mean? A little bottle of vodka on the way home, but extra strong mint. Like coming in, can't walk, but I can smell my breath, you know what I mean? That's how mad it is, isn't it? Yeah. But no, my life's a lot better now. Got my 2 boys, they're married, my 2 girls are married, but I drunk their childhood away. My grandson's 16, he was 16 the other day, and he's never seen me have a drink. That's a blessing. Yeah. his dad, my son, and my other boy, they haven't got what I've got. They can go out tonight and have 4 pints. They can go to the West Ham with West Ham supporters,
Yeah.
Someone's got to be in there. And they can go and have 2 pints, 4 pints. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm not in that club.
Yeah.
So I'll have Diet Coke and a hamburger. You know what I mean? But it's wonderful stuff. AA, and I'd recommend it. CANA. I recommend it if anybody's out there struggling. Just give it a go. What have you got to lose? I said to a fella the other day, what have you got to lose? It cost £1 to put in the bag. What have you got to lose? If you go and you don't like it, what have you got to lose? There's plenty of research in them co-ops. There's plenty of drugs. Listen, I know I've got rid of all the numbers, but I could have 20 things delivered to wherever.
Yeah.
And I'm not a drug dealer, but where I used to use it, I've got rid of all that. But there's plenty of. If you don't, I said to a fella the other day, give it a month. If your life don't improve, go back out there.
Yeah, that's
I'll
what
buy
I
you a
say to
pint.
people. That's what I say to people.
Isn't it?
That life ain't going to change.
No.
That ain't going
I
nowhere.
went to a funeral about 6 years ago. It was a mate of mine passed away, and I went to his funeral. Not drink related. He was a lovely man. I think he had a blood clot. I don't know. Nice man. And we went back to the pub where I used to use afterwards. And I said, I'm going to come back for a cup of tea. And they had a bit of seafood. I like a bit of seafood. So I had a bit of seafood with them. And 6 of my mates all sitting there, middle-aged men. I'm 60 in a minute, but so this was 55, so 5 years ago, ordering their tackle. And I thought, and I never judged them. I said, boys, I'm so glad I jumped off that old carousel.
Yeah.
You've got to jump off it, ain't you?
100%. I went to a football game the other day and I bumped into a few people I've used to use with. Mm-hmm. I look at them and I think, fuck, you're still doing the same thing.
Yeah, well, they will be. Yeah, unless they get this stuff. You know, they have a spiritual awakening. Go have a spiritual awakening, didn't you?
100%.
Go have a spiritual awakening.
100%. And ultimately, I was at a meeting last night and I said to someone, and someone shared an unbelievable message, and they said to me, and they made the point very clear to people. Not enough people say it. It's like, ultimately, we go through any program, whether it's any of those 3 you mentioned.
Yeah.
And it's only to find God.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If we ain't got that relationship with God,
yeah,
we can do it on our own.
No.
How many years did we try doing it on our own?
I suppose, like yourself, I'd have a bad 3 or 4 days hangover, and then I thought, never again, never again, never again. Straight to the pub.
Yeah. It's like when it says in the big book, banging your head against the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
That was me, every day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use today. Wake up.
I'll only have the one.
Yeah. By 9 o'clock, I got 3 for a one and I'm off running again. Do you know what I mean? I just could not get my head around. No. How have I got to this point again? Do you know what I mean?
I've got a mate of mine's lad, I won't mention no names, he's just got in a clinic. He had, I think, 4 months sobriety. Anyway, he's just got in he needed to go in a clinic. Anyway, he's been speaking to me. He's doing all right, and I think it's his thinking. He gets a bit paranoid, but I think he's 3 weeks back in now, and he sounds so much better. He's smashing the meetings because you can get complacent. I'm not being rude, especially in this weather. He's sitting indoors. It's Tuesday night. I've got to go and put my trousers on. Got a nice pair of shorts on and watching a bit of Netflix. You've got to get in the car and drive half an hour to a meeting. But you've got to do it because when you come out, you're buzzing, aren't you?
Oh, 100%.
So someone's put a set of jump leads on my ear holes because you're sitting talking to people. And I like to see the youngsters getting it.
So when the light comes on in their eyes, I sponsor a few people now. And
you do, yeah, it's good at it. Do you know what? I've never sponsored anybody.
No?
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but no one's asked me. But
yeah,
I would, I suppose, because it helps us, doesn't it?
Yeah, it keeps me clean and sober, do you know what I mean? And just watching the light come on in their eyes, you're like, this is what it's all about.
Is that what that means? That's what it means.
Yeah, literally. And watching them crawl through the meeting and 3 months later, skip out. You're like,
that's great.
There's nothing better.
And there's a lot of young boys, a lot of youngsters like yourself. You got it in you. I never got it till later on in life, but it's terrible to see these youngsters, and you see these films, but how they glamorise it. I've watched all the films, The Football Factory. I've watched all the. I love all the films, but they do glamorise it, don't they? For these youngsters, and it's frightening today because I've got a young grandson who's 16 growing up, but he's a bit old fashioned. He's not into all that, but
this is the problem. I think, like I said it. The other week I said, end of the day, it's accepted.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
At my age, it's accepted.
How old are you?
26.
So you got it young, didn't you?
Yeah.
See, me and my cousin's a year in front of me, like he's 15 years sober, and he told me about AA. He brought a book round and he said, read the doctor's opinion. And I read that. I thought, my God, yeah, this is me, innit? I thought people had told. Before I went to the meeting, I thought people had told them all about me.
Yeah.
You've lollied me up your grass, mate. It isn't this, because we've all got the same story, haven't we?
Literally that, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We got this, at my age, it's like, it's socially accepted. Like,
Yeah.
we had a discussion before we started, and it's
Yeah.
like, it's okay. Like, everyone thinks it's okay. Like, at my age, it's like, yeah, they're only young. Go down the pub and feed. Look, there's much drugs and alcohol down. You think,
So much more to life there is, Kieran.
oh, isn't
There
it
is
just?
now, yeah, so much more to life. You put more time into your family, into your business. I've got horses, I took more time into my horses because it used to roll me. Like, as I say, I'd put it before everything. I put a drink before everything. I'd get up in the mornings, I think, all right, who owes me some money? Who owes me some money? Oh, yeah, I'll go and get that. Then but just at the end, just drink, day and night, and just sprawl. My wife said to me, I was just there. I didn't have nowhere to go. I put her through a lot. You know what I mean? It's wrong, isn't it? Yeah. But making amends is not doing it, isn't it? Yeah. Making amends is not doing it. You can only say sorry because I said sorry a million times when I was using. Sorry, won't happen again next morning or that day.
Yeah.
But making amends is not, and giving them their peace of mind back in it.
Yeah, 100%.
Best in it.
Oh,
can't buy that.
And it's the trust and like.
I wouldn't drive down here. This is how real it is. I wouldn't listen. If you was in trouble, I'd help anybody, right? But I wouldn't drive down here.
No.
But that's how real it is.
Selfish people, won't we? That's
very much so.
Yeah.
But it says in the big book to go to any lengths, doesn't it? I would help anybody. There's a couple of fellas I've been helping, and if they have a relapse, I'm sick.
Yeah.
When I say I don't sponsor them, but like always on the phone, how you been, blah 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 blah. Because I don't think when you're first about, I don't think you should get in pubs. I don't go in pubs because they bore me. A fella said to me the other day, yeah, but you can go in a pub. I said, I'm going the off licence. I'm going the off licence at 7 o'clock in the morning if I want to drink.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink.
Yeah.
People go, well, I said, I don't want one. I said, because I can't have one, I want 21.
Yeah, literally.
My mate years ago, he's still a mate of mine today, I don't see him much. I said, how'd you get on last night? He took a young lady out. He said, well, we drank nearly a whole bottle of wine. I said, I spilled more of that on my shoes. I went, not so long before I got sober, I was in a Chinese restaurant in Sidcup called Zion's, and I drank 7 bottles of Matthias Rosé, the little shaped ones, and I was on my 8th bottle. Anyway, the man said, I'm not serving you anymore, so you can't drink anymore. So I said, well, I've got the money. He said, you only have 8 pints of blood in your body. I drank 7 bottles of Matthias Rosé on my own, yeah. My wife wasn't a drinker, because I poisoned her a bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, set free. Yeah, it's wonderful stuff. Set free from bondage. I always say that, set free from bondage.
100%. 100%.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I still have to pinch myself some days. I'm like,
I don't know about you. Ring up the man. Where are you? Where are you? And I'd ruck him on the phone. Don't tell me. I want it. It's coming here. No, sometimes I wouldn't even go out until I had my little ticket in my pocket.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd ordered it up before I'd even got home.
Honestly.
Before I'd even put showering my clothes on.
Yeah.
I've ordered it. It's in my pocket.
Yeah.
And by that time, by the time I've even left my house, it's gone.
Yeah.
So I'm having to ring them up and ask for another one.
Yeah. I got a quarter a few years ago. I've been sober a lot of years. On the Wednesday night, I said, I'll have that for Christmas. And I didn't have the money on me, so I sent my mate Balak to me. He's a good pal of mine anyway. He said, no problem. And I'd done it that night. So next day I rings him up, I want another one for Christmas. So I had to give him money for 2. Like, it's just ridiculous. And then didn't have any money for pay the phone bill, you know what I mean?
We put everything in front.
Yeah.
Drugs and alcohol in front
I've
of
always said
everything.
it, if it could FUCK a rock star, what chance have us boys got? Just normal people.
Literally that, mate. 100%. What would your advice be, Bill, for anyone that's out there suffering? What do you tell people that are out there suffering and using at the moment?
Get to a meeting in ACA, AA, listen, get on your hands and knees and ask for a bit of help. Can't do it on my own. Listen, I used to think I was a gangster. I'm not a gangster, I've never been one. I know a few, but I've never been one. But I was in that world, and it goes with the other, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, get on your hands and knees, humble yourself, and admit to yourself, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. And keep smashing the meetings. If you don't get nothing out of them, keep smashing them, because it says keep coming back until the miracle works, until the miracle happens.
Yeah, exactly. And don't beat yourself up. That's what I found.
I can't do this, I can't do that, all that God stuff. And I believe in God, right? But some people are so anti-God, aren't they? And I said to a fellow, we're not talking about Peter Sutcliffe, we're not talking about the Yorkshire Ripper, we're not talking about Ian Brady. I said, it's a loving God. I don't really understand the God of your understanding, because I think to me, there's only one God is Christ, but that's a different matter. But I'll get on my hands and knees, Lord, help me, and show me someone I can go and help. Go and give an old boy an hand. You know what I mean? You don't want to drink that. Come on, mate. Just come to the meeting with me and have a listen. Yeah, but it's all goddy. I said, we're not talking about sordid stuff, are we? I said, it's all love. All the nice people in there make you have a cup of tea, put £1 in the bag. There's men and women in there. They're like all my friends. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. exactly that. Would you, if someone offered the place I was at,
yeah,
I'd have done anything.
Yeah.
Believed in anything.
Yeah.
As long as it got me clean and sober for a day.
Listen, I'm not being rude. If somebody said at the time, believe in a dog's turd, I would have done.
Yeah.
Let's have it blunt. Do you know what I
mean?
Yeah,
100%.
And let's not glamorise cocaine, because where you have to go in a toilet and take it, where you flush your body, where you have your bodily fluid, where you pass your bodily fluids. Do you know what I mean? I can share this now. I went to a 30th birthday party many years ago down in Gravesend, and I shared this in meetings, and I chopped a line up on the top of the toilet, and it was going yellow. Someone had obviously done I can't swear on this, I'd gone to the toilet on it, and I sniffed it up.
Yeah.
And I won't drink
it. Done.
I won't eat it in a dirty calf.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's how it got me. And I don't know where I'd have been today. I don't know where I would have been dead. I would have been dead. I'd have been divorced. I'd have been dead. I'd have been in a one-bedroom sheltered house somewhere. Sad. And my heart bleeds for dear people who've got it still. Some people can't get it. So I said, like you keep going to the pub, come to the meeting, and you will get it. And it does save lives. Changes lives, saves lives.
100%.
I'd have been dead. Mine. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I train now. Listen, I'm not a boxer, but I do boxing training and feel so much better in yourself. Like, listen, I get the odd day. I don't get days where I want to drink, because when I first started to get sober, my Friday night was my trigger, and this is what I'd done. And everyone's journey is different. I thought, all the boys are in the pub, and I'm sitting in here holding onto the chair, white knuckling it. So what I did, right, it's 8 o'clock. Give it till 9, half 9. 9:45. I thought, right, the night's over. And that's how I did it.
Yeah.
The night's over now.
You've got to hold on to every minute, every hour at times, haven't you?
Do you know what I mean?
Start. Yeah.
Because I couldn't talk when I did it. I don't know how you was.
Yeah.
One man was going to punch me in a pub one night. He thought I was taking the mickey out of me. And my mate said he can't talk. And at the end, I just sit there and I thought, whatever's this all about?
And we used to get up and do that again.
Yeah.
That's the madness of this.
I'd plan it.
Yeah. Literally. On the same as you. Put one inside me.
Honestly, I should tell the cab, couldn't tell that I used to use the same cab driver, because otherwise I'd end up in Scotland, because I couldn't tell him I lived there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was all, it's all in the past. But yeah, I recommend AACANA. Just keep going and just sit and have a listen at the back.
Yeah.
Fella said, it's all religious and goddy. I said, well, go. What you're doing at the minute, you're dicing with death.
Yeah.
Give the Lord a chance. Give God a chance. Whatever one you want to believe in. I believe in Christ, but you believe in the wind if you want, as long as it gets you sober.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%. The whole point of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Help people.
Is help people firstly, and show, because when I first come in, I thought it was going to be, mate, all my social life's gone. Everything. I didn't have a social life, but that's what my brain told me.
Yeah.
That's it. You got no social life now.
Yeah.
You got nothing. And I thought, all my fun's going to go.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming into recovery and it's going to be boring.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Obviously, for me now, I know myself that it's not that at all.
You've got money. You know, you'll have. Are you filming this? Sorry. Action. No, listen. If anybody, any youngsters out there, because you know a lot of the young boys today, you know, they're all and all that. And do you know what I mean? Listen, I'm old. I'm 60. I've got the T-shirt, the video, the DVD. I've done it all right. It's not clever. But if you can grasp this bit of recovery, your whole life will change so much better. You'll have money. You won't be mixing with people who think they're, I don't know what I think. I don't know what I thought I was. It's definitely not boring. It ain't boring. You'll have holidays. You can go, if you've got a girlfriend. Listen, who wants to be around someone who's coked up, a young kid, a young girl? Do you know what I mean? I just do so much more. But listen, I can say, if you do get it, it definitely ain't boring. It's not boring. I could never go back. Could never ever. There's nothing to go back to, is it? What's to go back to? Sitting in a toilet where I have a tom tit and sniff cocaine, which is only ant powder anyway, isn't it? It's only ant powder. My mates call it ant. It's only crap, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And then can't talk. And then the next day you're paranoid, or that night twitching the curtains. What life's that?
Yeah.
Go and it's right though, isn't it? Yeah. Go and get a tracksuit on, pair of trainers, and do a bit of running. You'll feel so much better in yourself, and you'll have a lovely life.
100%.
Isn't it?
100%.
It's win-win, isn't it? You can't just. It's like the training. Exercise is win-win. Sobriety is win-win, isn't it? Because we've all got to go. But why stand near the goalposts? Because it's crap, isn't it? Heart attacks, drinking, drugs kills more people than cancer.
100%.
I don't want to be in that club anymore.
Neither do I.
No.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Bless you, brother.
It's been an absolute pleasure. If you felt touched by anything that was said in this episode or know a family member or friend who may be struggling, please feel free to give us a message on any of our platforms. Us at On Course to Recovery would love to help point you in the right direction. We hope you enjoyed the episode and hope to catch you in the next one.
This week's episode is sponsored by Locate Electrical. We will put their contact details on the screen now, so if you are ever in need of an electrician, make sure you reach out to them and ask for a guy called Rob.